left, and then we go. Alright, so hello everybody in YouTube land, and maybe anyone who just joined Twitch by the time I didn't check, which was not a sentence. It's Anomalous on Twitch, Vince Dragonborn on YouTube, also Magic Gathering Strat. You can find more Magic videos, I think, on Magic Gathering Strat's website and YouTube channel, which is Magic Gathering Strat. Strat is short for strategy. So here am I. We're waiting on this queue to pop. There's 2 people left. It's a cube draft, the Moto Cube this time, not the limited resource cube. I've never done the Moto Cube before, so this will be interesting. I have no idea what's in the cube. Oh, Elspeth? Elspeth is pretty good. There's an Exalted Angel, a Grim. I don't think there's. This is non-powered, so says Alana Queen. And I have a whole bunch of accounts, so I have a whole bunch of free cube tickets or whatever, phantom points. So there's Elspeth, Exalted Angel, Grim Monolith, Ember Hollower, just Elspeth. Elspeth is so good. Not even close. Not even close. Let's make this bigger. This is only my 5th event on Magic Online, and I think my 5th or 6th event and 3rd official event, because a lot of those events were limited resource queue drafts. So yeah, this is Swiss because I could do single elimination for these, but I've only played 6 events since the new client came out, and no events since Journey to Nyx came out, since Journey to Nyx was super boring, and oh, there's a lot of good cards here. See, I don't know what this is there's a lot of good cards here. This is cube. Fleece Mainline's interesting. Finhorn Elves I think is the best, but Living Death is a good build around me. Shardless Agent's pretty interesting. It's 2 colors that are not Elspeth though. This looks like the only white card in the pack is Fleece Mainline or Nyx Fleece Ram, which seems more like a sideboard card against like the mono red an aggressive deck. I don't know the cube list. I'm going in with no information. Just so I'm winging it. I'm winging it as I go. And I have my hand up for some reason. Hopefully the camera's in sync too. Finhorn Elves, or I could take a Bayou. I don't know. I think turn 3 Elspeth is better than turn Call of the Herd, Master, Thawing Glaciers. Alright, well this pack's much worse. Oh, also I'm drinking. Also I've been drinking all day while I was doing my homework. Just drinking the rum, and now I'm onto the whiskey because no more rum. Master of the Wild Hunt, I know in cheap cubes, in like heirloom cubes, it's actually good. Probably not good here. Pristine Angel doesn't seem that good either. Actually, like, I don't know. I think it's either Bone Shredder or Master of the Wild Hunt. And since we've already got a Finhorn Elves and an Elspeth, I think I'll just take the Master of the Wild Hunt. Iona's expensive. Fire Ice is a good card, but I don't think we could take it. Maybe I'm just going to be like green, white beats. That sounds terrible. But like there's a Vishara. Black might be open. There was a Bone Shredder, and now there's a Vishara. Visara. There's no H there. Also Kokusho. Iona's a little expensive. I think I'll take the Savannah Lions. I might be forcing the archetype here, just because I open an Elspeth. I'm being hosted by 0 channels. I didn't expect it to be any different. Thank you for telling me, though, Twitch. Hosting is interesting. It's like, yeah. I think there's a Brushlands here, which would be good, but there's also a Soldier of the Pantheon. If I'm gonna go for the testicles to the westicles. Ooh, Parallax Wave. Archetype. I think that's good. There's also a Fire Spout, which wrecks this deck. There's also a Wall of Roots, which is not what this deck wants to do. I think Parallax Wave. Pretty good. So I need some, like, I have 1-drops and 4-drops. I need, 2s, 3s. Maybe drink less whiskey before I start drafting. I don't know. I might do a few. I'm rambling. There's nobody in chat. It's just me and the YouTube people. Hello, YouTube people. How are you doing? I might start drafting more now that I'm back in school. That doesn't make any sense, but whoa, look at all this black. Histrodon is not really what I'm looking for. I guess I should have been black. I did say that black was probably open because we saw the Bone Shredder into Vishara. So I guess I should be like black-white control or something? Black-white mid-range? That sounds terrible, but I'm gonna hate Damnation. Where did it go? There it is. I mean, maybe we'll be black still. Maybe we'll be black still. I don't know. Black seems open. That's what I'm saying. Ulamog, the Infinite guy, are so good. Ooh, okay, so there's a Harmonize. It's one of my favorite cards. Sinkhole, meh. Not a big fan of Sinkhole. Ulamog, if only I were a different deck. One of my favorite cards. I remember the Eldrazi. I built a block-constructed Eldrazi deck with, like, Derogatory Speaker and the thing that put them into play, reveal the top 6, put one into play. I could take the Gnarlscar Hide. I think if I'm still aggressive. Okay. Ember Hauler tabled, but they did nerf the mono red deck. Ooh, Grafted Wargear. Yeah, I'll take that over Nyx Fleece Ram. Damnation not good in this deck. I guess I could have taken one of the other black cards like Farika's Cure, but I was more hating that or Black Sun Zenith from the pack. I don't remember what it's called. It's like reveal. It's cost 6 mana. Reveal the top 6 cards of your library or something. You may put a creature from them into play. Does not, and it costs 0 if a spell was countered this turn. Visara. Technically easier on the mana than Nantuko Shade. And it was actually pretty good against the Jace decks. Surprisingly. The block constructed Jace decks, not the standard Jace decks. Ugh. I think I'll just take the sacrifice. Ooh, get rid of that. Oh, and Farika's Cure is tabled. I can run this as a 3-mana Edict effect if I have to. So far, I don't think green is open, so I think we're black-white. Oh, and there's just a Gideon? Well, if you're just gonna open Planeswalkers on color, I mean, Elspeth into Gideon isn't a bad thing to do. There's also a Kozilek here if we were in that other rampy deck. There's also an Oblivion Ring, which I'd love to take, but you can't pass Gideon. The Gid Father. What's that? That's a Swamp Mountain. This is Mountain Plains. This is Venser Sojourner. Interesting pack. Dark Confidant is not really something I look forward to playing in Limited. Maybe if I drink more whiskey, it'll get better. No, alright. My mana is probably going to be terrible anyways. So there's this Lifebane zombie. Otherwise, I'm not splashing for Venser. Though it does work really okay with Parallax Wave. Or I could take a Whipcorder, which does not really fix my mana. So I could take a Whipcorder or a Lifebane zombie. I'm gonna take the Lifebane zombie. I think black's more open than white. And we're just in white because we keep opening great white cards. Garrick Apex Predator, that's the new one. Well, there's a Mere Battlesphere, Mind Stone. Oh, Mind Stone, not really good to my mana, but him or Mind Stone, I believe, is what I'm going for here. Him is an interesting card. I don't have a lot of experience with it since I don't really play the Moto Cube or cubes with him in them. Is that true? That might be a false statement. But the Mind Stone works good with our Planeswalkers, our Precursor Golem, our Sword of Visara. I take the Mind Stone. Ooh, Merry Angel. Ooh, could have had the trifecta. Could have had the trifecta. All three of them. Just need a channel or a tooth and nail. So there's an Merry Angel. There's a Solemn. There's a Skin Render. Honestly, I think a Merry Angel and Skin Render are both better than Solemn, but my deck is going to have such bad mana that I want the Solemn instead. Vampire Nighthawk or Banisher Priest. Or I guess I could take Yosei. I'm not taking the Nizumi Grave Robber. That is an interesting question. Well, this already has flying. Oh, I guess I should put the Cunning Spark Mage over here. Put that there if I'm going to play it. I think I'm going to take the Vampire Nighthawk. That could be wrong, though. Is that my first? Ooh, wow. Okay, not Mana Tithe. There's a Profane Command, there's a Tombstalker, and there's a Murderous Redcap. I think I'm taking the Profane Command? Is that right? Tombstalker is just a 5/5 flyer. I could have had... There's like a dearth of 5/5 flyers. Murderous Redcap is pretty good, too. I think Profane Command. Oh, Herald of Torment. Over on Burial Rites, even though, yeah. Burial Rites just doesn't fit this deck. Lots of good things. Duplicant's pretty good. Erebos is interesting. 1, 2, 3. Why is this over here? I don't know what's going on. Let's just get this right. Erebos or Knight of Infamy? I'm gonna take the Duplicant. Oh, Pristine Talisman. Yeah, Pristine Talisman. Again, we're not taking the Dark Confidant. Whipcorder tabled? We can only take the Tail Masticore. I'll just take the Whipcorder. It's a morph. It can be colorless. I'm not playing any of these. I'll take the Volrath Stronghold. Maybe I'll play it as like an 18th land or something. I wasn't sure how often Erebos would be. I do have a lot of double black cards, but I wasn't sure how often Erebos would be activated. And if it's not activated, it's just like, meh. I'll take the Vampire Lacerator. This Damnation's not very good in this deck. Oh. So what did I miss out? I missed out on a Bone Shredder. And I guess I could have had something over the Damnation in that pack with all the black cards. Oh, well. I'm not taking the Nizumi Grave Robber. What are you doing? Tombstalker. Oh, look, I got a 5/5 flyer. Sure. Whatever, I'll leave it like this. Mystic Gate. Definitely not playing you. So we have 24 cards. So we're just looking to make our deck eight. Karn. Ooh, this is a good pack. There's an Archangel of Thune, a Karn Liberated, Swords to Plowshares. I think it's just Karn, isn't it? I really like Planeswalkers. I'm gonna take the Planeswalker. What, you can't drag? That's great. Add to my picks. I could splash a Johnny. I don't have any fixing. Ranger of Eos is actually okay in my deck, but it'll probably table. Reflecting Pool is meh. I could take a Necrotal or a Fate's Fetters. Reanimation was open this pack too. I could have had a sweet reanimation deck. I'm glad that that's still in the cube. I'm leaning towards Fate's Fetters just because of the ease of the mana. I'm not sure that it's better. Well, Fate's Fetters is permanent too. Ultimate price, probably. I'm not taking Student of Warfare. No, ain't guys, no. Just like a solid removal spell. Probably get the Carnophage back. Go for the Throat. Stall the removal. Gideon, what does this do? Probably not good. Oh. I'm going to take the Fetid Heath, because my mana is terrible, and that fixes pretty nicely. That's a nice... I'm very happy that I got... Oh, and Godless Shrine? I could take a Wall of Reverence too, but no, I'm just going to take the Godless Shrine over a Silver Knight and a Wall of Reverence. I am a lot happier with this deck now. This deck's just got a lot better now that we have those two lands. Oh, whiskey. I have to cut cards from this? Meh. I'm not really happy with the 1-drops if I'm going to be playing Damnation. Well, some of the 1-drops, like the Vampire Lacerator and the Gnarled Scarhide. Just because the Savannah Lions and the Soldier can both block. And my deck's more control-y, so blocking is important. Where was the I don't know. I'm on whiskey. Where's the Coalition Relic? What pack was it? Last pack? That's embarrassing. Honor of the Pure is not good in this pack. Or in the hand. Even Mind Sensor Arcane Sanctum. I think I'm going to take the Arcane Sanctum. Which pick was it in with the J-Dog 7 or Z17? Actually, I can check, can I? Where is it? Or maybe I can't because I don't have it checked. Scroll Rack is not good in this deck. I'll just take the Spear. Maybe I'll cut the Damnation. Destroy target non-black creature. Is Reflecting Pool going to be okay in this deck? Only has really 2 lands that it combos with. Let's take the snuff out. I don't think I'm going to play it. Carnifage did come back. Dang. Was not saved. Cannot check. Ancient Tomb was terrible in my deck. Take the Prowler. I'm not going to play any of these cards. Momentary Blink is not good in my deck, right? Yeah, not even close. I'll just take the Gathan Raiders. Get the Volcanic Fallout. Olsen's Dawn. Okay. Let's just cut that. Leave those in. I'll take them out for now. You can tell I haven't played a lot on here. 1-drops. Not a 2-drop. Drop. Get rid of you. Get rid of you. Get rid of you. Yeah, if there's a coalition route, like, it was a huge punt not to take it. Awkward. I blame the whiskey. Don't really want to play that. I do have this though, right? Yeah, okay. Now I gotta cut cards. Now I have to cut a whole bunch of cards. What if I just cut these? My mana is so terrible. Curse of Golem is just meh. What are the modes on this? Target player loses X life. Red of mana cost X. Target creature gains minus X. To let a turn. Oh, Undis Prowler shouldn't be in there. Spear. Just because I have such few creatures, this is more of a Planeswalker deck. Oh, and Grafted Wargear, obviously. Should not be in there if I'm cutting all 3 1-drops. If I wanted to play Grafted Wargear, I'd have to play all 3 of these 1-drops. That's like... So this is sort of like the control package. With terrible mana. Just removal. Lots of removal. Planeswalkers and some bombs at the top. And some efficient blockers. If I wanted to go more aggressive... Oh, Whip Quarter? Should Whip Quarter even be in here? What a more aggressive... I'd play those. Not sure if I should play the Walrus Stronghold either. Does put creatures on top? Yeah. That's a good sideboard card. I think this is what I'm running. Just like a efficient creatures for removal and planeswalkers and big creatures. I'm not sure about the profane command. Or really maybe Savannah Lion should be precursor golem, but I want to have some kind of a curve. I think that's going to be it. It's probably like here. I haven't played this in a while. Where there they are. Add basic lands. It's just lands. So it says 10-7. I have a Fetid Heath, 2/2, and 3. 4. At the deck, and then that. The Flooded Strand can get the Godless Shrine or a Plane, so that's okay. And then I don't know if I should play Volrath Stronghold. Combo's okay with Vampire Nighthawk. I guess Solemn a little bit. Gives me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 sources of black. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 sources of white. I don't think I can afford the Volrath Stronghold. I got triple black, double white, double black, double white. Really don't think I can afford it. Especially with, but I think this is gonna be okay. Alright. And now we're just gonna wait. Thank you for joining me for the draft. People in YouTube land. The rounds are coming up. You just, I assume, click on the next video. The one person in Twitch, hello.